Welcome back. This is Andrew Marcus for Founding Bloggers, and you're here on location with us in Federal Plaza, site of the second Tea Party attack. Now, you may remember this attack. A near riot almost broke out here when a fundamentalist Tea Partier confronted CNN reporter Susan Rosen and sent her into a biased rage.
Lincoln's primary thing was he believed that people had the right to liberty. And they had the right.
Sir, what does this have to do with taxes? What does this have to do with your taxes? Do you realize that you're eligible for a $400 credit?
Finish my point. Lincoln.
It's because of political terrorist tactics like this that Susan Rosen is no longer with CNN. That's why it's important we learn what we can about these shadowy groups. And that's why Founding Bloggers has infiltrated a Tea Party cell located just hours outside of the city in Quincy, Illinois. And because of our undercover investigation, we're prepared to report to you that the Quincy Tea Party cell is planning something big, something very big, for September 12th, 2009.
We're preparing for a 9/12 event here in Quincy. It's part of our local Quincy Tea Party movement.
And we're going to have thousands of people right behind me. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of like-minded people that are concerned.
Fortunately, our team concept takes us down a road where go big or stay home.
So we're having some friends of our city come in. Andrew Breitbart from Big Hollywood is going to be one of our keynote speakers. Professor Glenn Reynolds of the Instapundit, a big fan of Tea Parties. See, we have Jim Hoff, the Gateway Pundit. We have Dana Lash. We have Kevin Jackson. Tucker Carlson is going to be here. This is going to be the spot where the voices will be heard in flyover country.
A Tea Party action of this magnitude requires extensive corporate backing. Where are they getting the money to pull off such an elaborate plot? Who's funding them? Listen as they openly talk about the murky details of their financing.
Our budget is pretty much the checkbook of whoever's going to step up that day.
You know, I just spent 5 days with my very liberal sister who told me time and time again that the Tea Parties were a corporate funded event, and I said, oh, I wish, at least give us some money so that we could do the job. And I'm sitting here telling her, I promise you they're not, because I'm part of this. And she wouldn't believe me because she hears on MSNBC and CNN that it's a corporate funded event. But yeah, it's just us.
I'm not taking funding by the Republican Party. The Republican Party here is funded by us.
Last I heard this afternoon, we have $1,500 in the bank, and it came from 3 people who wrote $500 checks each. That's what we've got.
The idea of events like this unfolding all across the country might terrify you, but we must strive to understand what motivates these people. What can be done to address their grievances and convert them to a more moderate stance?
Our government, our Congress, has stepped far outside of the realm of what the Constitution allows them to do. That's where our problem exists.
Again, I think slowing down and really understanding the weight of your office is an important thing. Understanding that the decisions that you make, maybe with misinformation or with half information or with no information at all, really have a bearing on this country and the direction that we're headed. Really have a bearing on the day-to-day lives of the people that you represent. And I think they've lost that concept.
The answer is putting politicians that don't want to be politicians anymore. Instead of being this risk-averse class of elitists, let's have some real people.
How do you negotiate with people like that? Well, there you have it. September 12th, 2009 in Quincy, Illinois. There's probably no way to stop it. Our suggestion is you visit their website at www.quincyteaparty.com and educate yourself as to what's going to happen that fateful day.